Hi guys, Danielle here from Calm Essentials. I'm just wanting to do a quick video on the loyalty rewards program with doTERRA. Just want to let you know what it is and basically why it's the smartest way to be placing your orders when you have a wholesale account with doTERRA. Because if you're not doing a loyalty rewards program order, you're missing out on heaps of benefits and free products. So I just want to break it down and make it really simple and show you exactly what the loyalty rewards program means. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to just go through basically the basic benefits and the order amounts, what they'll mean for you. Alright, so here it's got the benefits of doing your standard order when you have a wholesale account as opposed to the loyalty rewards program, which is also known as the LRP order. So when you have a wholesale account, you get 25% off the retail price. Now you get that 25% off the retail price by doing a standard order or a loyalty rewards program order. The standard order is just a one-off order. The loyalty rewards program is a monthly order. So it's an opt-in option that you can choose to opt in or opt out of at any time. It's got many benefits to it. And the first one is that you actually, so if we go down to this first point here, you can actually earn 10 to 30% rewards points back on each order that you do. So when you start off on 10% of the order that you do, you get back in product credit points. Then you slowly move up every few months until you get to 30%. So I'm currently on 30% and I have been for a few months, and it's absolutely awesome because every month I place at least 100 PV order. And that means that I get 30% of those points back. So 30 points, product credit points up straight away, that if I really wanted, could get a free oil the next month. Then you also have the opportunity to receive the free product of the month. So every month, doTERRA have a different free product of the month available. So this month it's the Easy Air in a 5 ml bottle. If you order a 125 PV order or more and place that by the 15th of the month, and you will receive that one for free. So each month it's a different oil, and it's a really good way to get your oils for free again. So you get, on top of that, you're getting your product credit points back as well, which are accumulating for you to dip into and spend anytime that you want. Those points have a 12-month expiry, so you can let them build up as well, or you can choose to use them each month. It's totally up to you how you use them. You also, the next benefit is that you get your shipping costs back with free product credits as well. So say you do an order under $300, shipping will be $9.95. So you actually get 10 product credit points back from that as well. So on top of the order percent that you get back as well. So if you were on 10% of a 100-point order, you'd get 10 product points back for the order, and then you'd also get 10 product points back for your shipping as well. So that would be 20 product points that you've got from that one order. You also have the opportunity to earn income for placing loyalty rewards programs as well. So this is where you do have to have them at a certain amount. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom and show you this other little section here. So these are the different values of your loyalty rewards program order and what they mean. So to maintain your loyalty rewards points and to receive your shipping points back, it just has to be a PV value of 1. So an order basically must be placed. So you won't get points back on this one, and you won't move up or increase your percentage of the points that you get back, but you will maintain where you are. So if you're on say 20%, but it's a month where the budget's a bit too tight, you're going on holiday or something like that, and you don't need to really place an order that month, then you just have to place an order for one thing. So I generally say something like the lip balm, the hand cream, the fractionated coconut oil, or a citrus oil, or even the toothpaste. They're sort of under $15 or around the $15 mark. And the PV will allow you to continue on your loyalty rewards program and maintain your points and your percentage where you are. So if you have, so each 3 months, if you place, moving up to the next one. So if you place a 50-point order, PV order, you will move up on your percentage that you get back. So you have to do 3 months at a minimum of a 50 PV to move up to the next percentage. They don't have to be 3 months in a row though. So say you had 2 months of a 50 PV order, and then you did one at say 20 PV for 1 month, that 3rd month. So you wouldn't move up to 25% that month, that next month. You would move up after you do your next 50-point order. So if on the 4th month you did another 50-point order, then the following month you would receive your 25% back. So instead of slipping back or anything like that, it just holds your place when you do a under 50 PV order. So then when you do that 50-point order, you do get your points back on anything that's over 50 PV, as well as increasing your percentage point that you are on the LRP program. Now, 100 PV actually qualifies you to receive income. So if you have people that are underneath you, whether you have enrolled them or if it's someone that your upline, the person who has enrolled you or someone else in your upline that's above you and has placed someone underneath you. So in doTERRA, we can choose where we place people when they enroll and open a wholesale account. So there may be a possibility that you'd have people placed underneath you that you haven't even enrolled yourself. But you still have a potential to earn some income off them as well. So, you know, that's something, if you want to know more about that, then have a chat to me. But 100 PV order will qualify you to receive income if there's people underneath you. If you're sharing doTERRA with friends and family, sorry, I've got hiccups. You can actually earn commission from that, and that can be used to cover your monthly order as well. So it can get to the point where your oils aren't actually costing you out-of-pocket money because you've shared the incredible benefits of the oils with those around you, and they're having the same opportunities and benefits that you are, and you can actually receive a little bit of commission from that to cover your monthly order. And then with the free product of the month, like I mentioned before, it's 125 PV or more placed before the 15th of the month will qualify you for the free product of the month. So whatever the yummy oil is that doTERRA have got going for that month, you'll get it for free. If some months we've actually got, like this month, we've got Cellubel free for a 200 PV order. Now, if you did a loyalty rewards program at 200 PV or more before the 15th of the month, you would receive both that free product of the month. So this month is Easy Air, and also that 200 PV freebie, which this month is Cellubel. So not every month that happens, but when that happens, you can get double the freebies, which is awesome. And those 200 PV freebies are always worth the more expensive oils and products as well. So that's sort of the levels that they're at. Now 125 PV works out roughly around maybe $150 a month. It can be a little bit less or a little bit more, just depending on which products it is and oils that you actually order. And then the minimum order would probably be around about $20, $25. So it's actually really it's really flexible with how you order with it. So you don't have to do a massive order every month just to be on the Loyalty Rewards program. You just have to order what you need and get some benefits back on that, even if it's just under 50 PV and you're getting your shipping points back. That's awesome. It's almost as good as having your free shipping. And I'm just going to show you how you actually go about setting up a Loyalty Rewards program as well. So I've logged into my doTERRA back office, and it opens up on the shop tab. So that's where you want to be. And you'll see over here on my right hand side, some people will have this pop up on their screen rather than straight onto the shop. We'll have this little square here pop up onto their screen, and you can do it from there. But I've chosen to not have mine do that because it annoys me a little bit. So you can see here I have a Loyalty Rewards program set up all ready to go. I can go into this and I can edit it to change whatever I need to edit. So if I need to change the date, which I will end up changing the date because that's actually set for the very end of the month. I'm not going to get my free product of the month if I leave it there. You can change your credit card details there as well. If you need to change your card, always make sure your card isn't expired and it's up to date and things like that. You can change the date to suit paydays and things like that as well. And then you can see here what I've got in my order. At the moment, I don't really have any points in there, that they will show up in a couple of days from last month's order. And then it'll have a drop-down menu in here where I can actually use those points. So when you start on the Loyalty Rewards program, you can't actually use the points for the first 3 months, but on the 4th month, they'll show up and available for you to actually use. So they accumulate a little bit before you can use them. Then this is the commission down here that I've spoken about. So you can actually choose to use your commission straight onto your oils. So when you are starting out sharing and you're only earning enough commission to cover your oils, then you just keep it in there and use it for that purpose. If you're actually building the business and sharing on a bigger scale, you can actually have it coming into your bank account instead of sitting in your doTERRA back office for your orders. So if I had made any changes, I would just click Save Changes here. If I wanted to ship it now instead of on the 28th, I could do that too by clicking Ship Now here. You can also click on the View Totals to see how much it's going to be with shipping. So at the moment, that's just showing me the value, the total of the actual order. When I go over here, I've got, because it's over $300, it's got $12.95 postage there. So you can also see my 13 points of shipping that I will get back for next month. And so my total is $333 with the shipping on there. Okay, and I haven't made any changes, but if I had, I could just click Clear Changes and then go back, and it'll put everything back to the way it was before I got in there. If I want to do set up a new Loyalty Rewards template, so this is the 2 ways you can order. The one-time standard order where you don't get any points back, you don't get your shipping points back, and you can't qualify for the free product of the month. Whereas if you set up the Loyalty Rewards program, you can qualify for all of that. So you can see here the start of June is obviously already gone. There's dates in purple and there's dates in black. The dates in black are the ones that will qualify you for the free product of the month if it's 125 PV or more. If you place it after the 15th, it'll still go through, but you can't qualify for that free product of the month. This month with the Cellular promotion at the 200 PV, you can still qualify for that because that goes all month, right until the end of the month and not just until the 15th. So let's just say I want to place it on the 14th, so tomorrow. And then you click next, and then you can add to your order. So I'm going to add the absolutely incredible Lifelong Vitality Pack because we use that every month. And I'm going to make my order. You can click View Totals here, and you can see what your PV is sitting at. So that one is 60 PV. Because I want to earn my commissions, I want to make it up to 100 PV. And because I'm doing it before the 15th, I'm going to make it up to the 25th because I want that free easy air this month with it being winter. So I've got my little shopping list beside me, and I need to get some juniper berry. I need to get some fractionated coconut oil. And then where am I sitting at the moment? My computer's going to be slow. So I'm at 96.50, so I still need to do about another 30 PV. And I need, I should go back to here. I actually need this one, and I also need to get some ice blue rub as well. Okay, so that should take me over the 125 PV, so I can get that free product of the month. Yep, so 151.50. Now, if you're wanting to get the free Cellular as well as the Easy Air, you just need to make that up to 200 PV. Then you click on your review cart, and you could add in here, and you go, oh, okay, so I've got, because I've got commission there, I could actually say, well, I do want to make it up to 200 PV. So I'm going to add another 50 PV points there. So I'm going to look at my shopping list, and I need some more lavender paste. Lavender paste we use a lot of because we use it for sleep with the kids to help them wind down a lot. Okay, so I need about another 20 PV. Not quite 20. I'm going to add the toothpaste because we need that as well. Not quite there. So what I'm going to do, we use lemon a lot because we have that in our water. I'm just going to add that on because it's going to be enough to get me over the line. And you can see here, because I've actually got enough points there with my 8 points, I could actually get that toothpaste for free, but I'm not going to actually do that because it's going to bring, actually no, I could do that. It would bring my PV down by 5 points, but that's okay because I'm 206. But when we do use our product credit points, we do get charged $3 to redeem them, no matter how many points we redeem. So you want to try and make that, at least worthwhile. You don't really want to use that on something that's only worth $10 because you're not saving very much by doing that. So I always use my points on things like our sandalwood oil, our frankincense, things like that are really expensive, but will actually use less points as well to redeem it. So you save more dollars for the points that you use. So that's how I always work it generally. Now, because I'm also doing classes, I actually need to get an Empower kit as well. So I'm going to add that on. Now, you'll notice that it doesn't actually have a PV amount there. And it's just $30. So that's actually the pack that gives you all the sheets to run a class or one-on-one. So the price list, the kits, the enrollment form, and the class guide as well. So, and it also has invitations, and it has got 10 5ml bottles of wild orange in there as well to be able to use as gifts and things like that for people that come to your class. So I add that one on quite often because it's a really good investment in my business to be able to use those. So if I wanted to save changes, I can. If I want to apply my commissions there and use that towards my order, I can do that as well. But I can't actually save it by doing that. So if you select to use any points or you select to use your commissions balance, it has to process then. So if you're not wanting to process it right now, then don't click any of those things until you're ready to actually process it. Just making sure that you do actually process it before the date that you've set up here. I'm going to click Save Changes, and it's saved there. So I've actually got 2 set up there now. So I will go in and cancel one of those. If you want to order from the US warehouse, it's exactly the same. All you have to do is change from the Australian products here to the US products over here. And then it changes the shop over to the US products. So if I click on the wellness one here, you'll notice the difference between the Australian one, which only had the lifelong vitality supplements in there, but there's a lot more supplements available from doTERRA, from the US warehouse, sorry, including the kids supplements and heaps of things as well. They have also got a few different oils that we don't have yet. There's a few things in the personal care as well that we don't have, and they do have different kits that you can order as well, and quite often different special offers in there. And then you would just create a new LRP template in for the US. If you want to do a US order 1 month and that be your only order, you can do that. You just have to set up your US one. Remembering if you're earning commissions to make sure it's over 100 PV, otherwise you'll miss out on your commissions. And then you can actually go into the Australian one and you can cancel it. So I'll show you how to do that. So you can't do this if it's the only order that you've got. That's actually not the one I want to cancel. So this is the one I want to cancel. So you cancel this LRP order and then you click yes. Okay, so now I'm just back down to the one. So if that had have been, say this was the US one, it would have stayed down in here and I'd have a blank one up in the Australian one. So really easy to do. If you do want to cancel for any reason, you do have to ring head office to actually cancel if it's your only one. So you'll notice here I can't cancel that. And that's just so people don't accidentally cancel their loyalty rewards program when they don't mean to, because you will lose your percentage that you get back. You basically reset your loyalty rewards program if you went back on it again. So you're just making sure that you you don't want to do that, and you want to try to also make sure that payments don't bounce by accident because you've forgotten to put money on your account, and it goes to process and it doesn't work, and you think that it has processed. So just that's something to keep an eye on, because otherwise you will risk resetting your loyalty rewards program and losing the points that you've accumulated as well. So you don't want to do that. Also making sure that if you use your points and you want to do your whole order using your points, you can do that, but you still have to have a PV of 1. So you still have to order something that you pay for. So just making that like a toothpaste or something like that, that's going to be $10. And then you can use your points to do the rest of your order. So just a few things to remember with that is it does have to have a PV go in there. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, so hopefully that'll work properly. So the loyalty rewards program has got heaps of benefits to it because it's really flexible with the amount that you spend, and also when you place the order, you can change it and customize it as much as you need to. but it gives you a minimum of the shipping points back. So that means that you are essentially getting free shipping. Then you can also get your product credit points back to spend whenever you want, and also the free product of the month and other promotions that they have going as well, are generally all based on the loyalty rewards program. And yeah, I just honestly, frankincense, which is an oil that we use a lot of in our home, and it's worth about, I think it's $85 at the wholesale price. I actually haven't paid for a bottle of frankincense since we've been using the oils, and it's nearly 2 years. I think next month is 2 years since we've been using it, and I probably order a bottle every couple of months. With how quickly we go through that one. You don't go through it quite as quickly as lavender, but lavender doesn't cost quite as much as frankincense either. But that's purely because it'll either come up as a 200 PB freebie, so I do a 200 point order that month to get it for free, or I use my points to get it as well. And same with sandalwood. I've even used it on the Barrage Skincare, which is a 4-pack of face creams and stuff, and got that for free, and that's worth $100. So it's really worthwhile, particularly once you get past the 10% the first 3 months. It really accumulates really quickly. So there's you get free products pretty regularly, which is pretty cool. Or you can let them accumulate and get, let hundreds and hundreds of points add up over, as long as you've used them before 12 months when you've got them. So that's the benefits of the loyalty rewards program and how simple it is to set it up, and really why I always say to people, give it a try, because, and particularly if you're going to use the supplements as well, you're going to be ordering them monthly anyway. So you're much better off getting points back on that every month and getting your shipping back on that. And with the supplements, actually, if you have health insurance, there's a possibility that you can actually claim those on your health insurance as well. So you have to check that with your the company that you're with, but that is something that can also benefit you as well. So yeah, loyalty rewards program, many, many benefits to it. If you want to have a chat to me about it, or if you actually haven't even got your wholesale account yet and you want to you want to open that, then let's have a chat and get that happening as well for you. So yeah, good night, and I hope that was informative for you.